Hello all the crazy people out there, my name is Dragonite, and welcome back to this courier guy running up to me and delivering a letter to me.
Let's see.
What do you have to
There's a
say?
new museum opening up in Dawnstar. The owner is asking me to hand out invitations to travelers. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Alright, so that is going to be the initiation into one of the Daedric quests. There is a museum in Dawnstar which has some rather untrustworthy looking artifacts inside it, which we might go and check out. That's going to be a task that we do later, though. I think first I'm going to... What am I going to do? So, I'm back on my, original, timeline, I guess you could call it. The previous video was a re-record, which had some inconsistencies with my main save in it. There's a couple different directions I could go in. I don't really want to go into a major branch of side quest yet. I think what I'm actually going to do, though, is tending the flames, the Bard's College. I've been thinking about doing that for a little while. Let's see, I'm going to uncheck some of those miscellaneous objectives. There probably will eventually be a video where I do nothing but run around filling out miscellaneous objectives, because a lot of these are just, like, find an item, go talk to this person, deliver an item, that kind of thing. But I think today I'm going to go do King Olaf's verse, which is going to be found in the complete opposite. Okay, not quite the complete opposite, but pretty far away to where we are now. I'm going to probably fast travel to Morthal, and then I'm going to go running down this river up to the Dead Man's Respite, which is... or Respite, I think is how it's actually supposed to be pronounced, which is a dungeon in which we can find, let's go and pick some of those flowers, a dungeon in which we will be able to find an artifact which the Bard's College needs us to deal with. So, what is the backstory of this? We've got, they have some missing poetry, I believe, and the people at the Bard's College in Solitude told us to go, like, find ancient lost literature in a dungeon somewhere. It makes sense if you don't think about it. So we're gonna go run out south out of Morthal. Is Lydia like there? She is gonna be running along behind us. All right. NPCs in Skyrim do the thing that a lot of NPCs in a lot of games do, which is that I'm gonna want the Stone Flesh move, and then I'm gonna want the Atronach move, and we're gonna go and start throwing fireballs at this here frostbite spider, and hopefully you're gonna stop being a problem real soon. If my... Oh, you missed me. That's lucky. If my Atronach can do a little bit of work on you, that would be great. Are there two aggressive dots there? Did those two Redguard guys decide that they didn't like me? Oh, there's two spiders. I see. See, we're gonna go and take care of you, one and then the other. What are you guys doing? Oh, that's right. So you're part of a different side quest. I'm gonna not talk to you. But yeah, we're gonna have to go and do an errand for some people in Solitude. So if I run down this hill, it shouldn't be too far, I don't think. Skyrim is simultaneously big and also not that big. If you don't have to go like climbing over mountains, it usually doesn't take super long to run from one place to another, but all the same, this is wish I had I think I complained about this in the last video too. I wish I had like more stamina so that I could run farther. I briefly saw, is there something in the water? Did like a slaughterfish notice me or something like that? I'm gonna take a wild guess that that's a slaughterfish or something else, mud crab or something aquatic down there. I want to go this way around the hill. Let's see. So where are we in the game? I'm kind of at the point in the game. So I recently finished the main story. I'm running around, kind of doing miscellaneous things that aren't really tied to any major branch of quests. I did the template quests. I am currently doing the Bard's College thing, which is a kind of a one-off quest, which I just I like it. I always go out of my way to do it when I oh, really? Okay, that was very rude of you, sir. Righty, here we go. So they once again went and... Oh, no. Alright. You know what? I completely forgot that something is not going to happen, which is that later on, and I think I'm getting fairly close to the point where I can actually, like, grab it. But there is a destruction perk, which... Oh, I can grab it now. I didn't realize I still had one. I remember thinking that in the last video. most destruction spells will stagger an opponent when dual cast. Alright, so I was dead. You know, I probably should have seen that coming. Right, let's go and enable this time before it's too late. Alrighty then, take 3. So, destruction spells will now generally stagger an opponent when dual cast, which basically means that they flinch and that they stop what they're doing. And you, sir, are using an ice attack on a snow bear, which I feel like isn't really going to work. But that's okay. I'd rather you do that than use it on me. Let's see. I'm once again in a position where I need to replenish my magicka, and we can just go and guzzle a few of those. We're getting to the point where I can actually, like, increase my damage output with destruction spells fairly significantly. So there's a couple of enchantments. Am I wearing anything currently? So I should probably put back the Amulet of Akatosh so that I can have my magic replenished faster. Some other things, I did put some weak enchantments on various items that will also allow me to do that. And like there's a couple of very interesting perks that are coming up that are going to allow me to do more damage with fire and stuff like that. As I gain more enchanting experience, I'm going to be able to put stronger enchantments on things, which I'm definitely going to do later. You landed like right there, and you are going to be like doing that right on my face, which I don't really appreciate. I don't know where Lydia is. She's probably still back fighting like the mud crab or something like that. Yeah, that did a lot of damage. Alright, we're gonna pretend that never happened. Lydia, are you still having trouble with this? Alright, how about that mud crab just go and like die? That will make my life a lot easier. Alright, so a couple of things. Where's the dragon? There's the dragon. Okay. It's like the old joke. Werewolf? Well, the wolf is right over there. I should have saved that joke for when I joined the companions. Anyway, let's go and conjure those so that we've got some friends to help us out. I feel like that Atronach is not long for this world. And just in case you like do a bite attack on me, it'll do like 99.9% of my HP instead of 100% of my HP. Or you can land on my head. Alright, we can do that too. So, about that. This was not until level 60. Maybe I should buy some skill levels in Destruction. Speed things along a little bit. Oh, not another one. That was not the shot that I wanted to use. Alright, so we're gonna do this for real. The dragon is busy dealing with Lydia right now, and by dealing with Lydia, I mean doing reduced damage to Lydia because we are on a higher difficulty and NPCs take less damage. Or basically anything that isn't you takes less damage, and everything that is you takes more damage is how the difficulty scaling in Skyrim works. And it's not like the worst. It's also, I'm kind of impressed, honestly, that the dragons can actually be staggered by these dual cast destruction spells. Let's not do that. So I'm temporarily under the influence of a Fortify Health Potion. So hopefully, like, again, that combined with any possible, like, Stone Flesh enchantment I have might allow me to last a little bit longer, but, I still probably am not really expecting to really be able to take many, like, chomps right to the face, or the entire body, really, because let's just look at the size of that thing's mouth. Anyway, resist fire. I don't have anything of resist frost, do I? I've got a couple of potions of magicka, which might not be terrible to have. Just prevent you from... Oh no, too close. You kind of do have to be point blank with Unrelenting Force for a dragon to be staggered by it. Ooh, I thought I was actually going to get it. Let's see, I'm going to go and use these again because... Well, there is that. The possibility of getting closer to a level. To have a level in reserve would be nice. And also because having someone else to do damage to the dragon is going to help me out a little bit. Alright. So you look like you're about half done. I also realized, by the way, that like I'm higher up on carry weight than I thought I was. Largely due to the fact that I think I mentioned in the original recording of the last video. I ran into like 3 of these guys. And I looted a lot of bones and scales from them, and, like, I should go and sell those. I probably should have off-screened that. I definitely forgot that they were there in my inventory. Alright, you're gonna go and attack me. Oh no, you are using fire on me. Can you use both, or did a different dragon spawn and this one can use fire and the last one was using ice? I think that might be what this is. In that case, I think it might not be a bad idea to down this potion of resist fire. So that does like 30% less damage to me. And let's go and do that. And we're gonna wait for you to land, I assume. There will be a point where I definitely just start cutting out dragon fights because they take too long. I don't think I'm at that point yet, because there's still new and interesting things that I see happening with them once in a while. Thought that was gonna get the club of your tail. The blood dragons have a club on their tail, which the regular vanilla dragons don't. There are like 5 different levels of dragon, so you know, regular dragons, blood dragons, ancient dragons, revered dragons, elder dragons. I think there might be 1 or 2 more that I'm missing there, and they all do have their slight variations in how they look. I'm gonna want one of those. I'm gonna want a couple of these, and that's gonna go. And yep, all right, that one got you. Should I summon another Atronak? I'll summon another Atronak. I won't use Stone Flesh again because honestly, if I probably still couldn't take a hit from a dragon at point blank. So we're gonna go and summon another Atronak, and that's gonna keep you busy, keep you maybe off of me and Lydia for a little bit. Gotcha. And just do a little bit of chip damage to you as you fly around up there. And like, really, could you land for more than 2 seconds? Alright, something tells me you're gonna target me. You're standing right here, but that won't stop me from... I miss more of these shots than I'd really like, considering how much magicka I'm still expending on fire. Let's see. Where did Lydia go? I assume she's here somewhere. I assume I didn't, like, accidentally kill her. There she is. Alright, just follow the trail of destruction. Oh, no you don't. You are not running away. Not after we've come this far. Are you serious? Are you serious? Alright, excuse me. That is wholly inappropriate, sir. Dead man's respite is going to have to wait. We're going to go and run you down. I am not letting you go after you wasted that much of my time. I see the dot on the compass. It's fading out, which means that it's pretty far away. And it's going back to the area that I just vacated. I hate this game sometimes. Did you just try and breathe fire on me and you missed because I'm too far away? Sir? Alright, well, at least you didn't, like, heal your health or anything. We're gonna go and bring the Atronak back because I could use a hand. At least you didn't, like, heal your health or anything like that. Alright, yeah, go and breathe fire on the fire Atronak. I'm sure that's gonna go real well for you. Alright, we're gonna keep doing this. And I think I am pretty much out of magicka and also out of potions that can like restore magicka. So let's go and bring back the Staff of Lightning Bolts. Oh no! All right, I also am apparently my resist fire potion apparently wore off, and only 60 seconds. Yeah, I'm sure that wore off too. Let's go and yeah. See, even when I'm resisting the fire damage slightly, that's still doing like more than I really want it to. All right, I thought that was gonna. I hit the caps lock key instead of the tab key. I thought I was in trouble there. But you, sir, are almost done. And now that you've like stopped flying around, and we're just gonna... It's a really good thing I've been hoarding health potions. Now that you've like stopped flying around, I think we can just do this, and I should have enough beef stew. Oh, that's for stamina. That's not for regular health. Do I have enough health potions? I can waste this one potion to fortify health. And, there we go. Alright. Let's go and, do some manual healing. And, we, are gonna still not heal off all of our HP with the magicka we had remaining. Alright, so we're gonna get a soul, which was well earned after that, because that took a very long time. Even with the parts of the battle that I did cut out. The Atronak is gonna return from whence it came. Lydia is somewhere. I don't know where Lydia is. I did kind of take the Skyrim route over the mountains, so she probably, like, found a road or something, and she's She'll show up eventually. Let's see. If I search your body, you've got an elven arrow, which I'm sure that my partner in crime shot at you at some point. Some dragon scales, bones, and gold. Alright, that's that. I'm gonna go and wait for Lydia to show up. Oh, there you are. Just making sure you're not dead, basically. And let me go and offload some of this. Hang on. Can disenchant this mace. Wait, you're gonna sell me Fireball? I thought that was a, like, expert level spell. I thought I wasn't gonna actually be able to buy this until later. I'm not gonna say no to that. Alright, let's go and buy Fireball. And I now know Fireball. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna make heavy use of this. At least not yet. When I go and unlock the perk that allows me to cast higher level destruction spells, depth level destruction spells, I guess, at half magicka, I'm definitely gonna probably make more use of that. But yeah, off the bat, that does almost twice as much damage as Firebolt does. And against targets that have a lot of HP, it might actually be probably a better idea to keep using the cheaper one, like dragons, just because I'm gonna have to cast it that many times. But in situations where I could, like, turn a 3-hit KO into a 2-hit KO, I think Fireball is probably the way to go. I guess while I'm here, I'll buy a few levels in Alchemy, take that level, increase my magic, buy a few more levels in Alchemy, or just 2 anyway, because I'm out of money now. And now that I've gone and run my errands, we can return to Dead Man's Respite, and we can, be on our way. Is there anything... Yes, Lydia, in fact it is. Is there anything out here, like, either monster-wise or treasure-wise? Because sometimes there is outside these old ruins. It doesn't look like it. Let's go inside. Alright. How dark is it going to be in here? It is not actually super dark. Alright. Are you a friendly ghost, or are you a ghost that is going to attack me on sight? You are a friendly ghost, apparently. Let me go and take this Ruby Dragonclaw and see what happens. So as soon as I do that, these Draugr are going to get up and attack me. I think, I actually, if I were to reload the save, I think I actually would be able to, like, sneak attack them, sneak up on them. If I do that before taking the claw, the claw is the mechanism which will awaken them all at the same time, but otherwise they are just like normal Draugr. Let's see. I've got a Elven Mace, and I still got Nettlebane. I kind of want to keep my unique items that I pick up here and there, like not selling them. Alright, so that was a decent amount of sneak attack damage there. It could have been better, but you always can say that at this point. Let's see, I'm gonna take that and not the mace. There are, I want to say, like 4 or 5 of these guys hanging out around here, and if I were to do that again, because it is kind of fun. Oh, I didn't get a sneak attack on you. All right, well, you're a small Draugr, and oh, that had a soul trap enchantment on it, did it? You're a small Draugr, and I don't think you took quite as much to take down. You're already dead, so you're gonna stay dead. I've got the crosshair on you. There are 2 on the other side. Are there 2 on the other side? I assume there are 2 on the other side. I see 1, 2, and if there's more, they're hiding. All right, let's see if we can. All right, so we got you. Sit back down there, mister. And over here, just for fun. Alright, I did not get the sneak attack off on you. Alright, well, you can go and sit back down also. Alright, so these Draugr, not too difficult. Glad to see. It is definitely kind of intrinsically fun to just ambush them like that. See, I guess I tried to limit my... Hello. Did not see that pressure plate. I tried to limit my, like, stealth archerness for the sake of time. And honestly, that probably took just as long as pulling out a bow would have, but, like, I did want to do it. It is fun when you get away with it. Anyway, speaking of combat, can I go Stoneflesh, Atronach, do the thing, and then we'll go back to Firebolt? Alright, so here we have what looks like a sealed door and a pull chain. And I'm gonna go and pull that chain, and we can go proceed. And we're gonna have a bit of a network in here. So there's a, let's see, a couple of sealed doors, and there's gonna be other chains. You go away. You also go away. There's gonna be a couple of sealed doors which you can unseal by finding more chains to pull. Let's see. This is a locked treasure chest behind the spider web. Thank you very much. Got a lockpicking level there. Steel Warhammer, sure, why not? Oh, I got an actual level there, too. Some extra elven arrows, gold, leather boots. Alright, whatever. Is there anything behind this one? There's an iron Warhammer, hidden behind that spider trap thing. Alright. I see through this wall, there are some dots, and I'm gonna have to find, chains to pull, which will allow me to actually get there. Lydia seems to be yelling at something, which I don't think she could actually, like, see. The Atronac is Lydia, like, stuck on the other side of this? Alright, you... Oh, I see another one lying in wait there. You're a Draugr White. I love being able to stagger things with a dual cast spell like this. It makes my life so much easier. Alright, goodbye. Yeah, see... Oh, I was gonna try and sneak up on you, but you woke up before I could actually think about it. You're just a restless Draugr, not a Draugr White, so you have slightly less HP. I think that is gonna be the end of that guy, and this... I'm just gonna go and single cast because I don't have quite enough magicka, and I think Lydia's got this anyway. Alright, there we go. Good job, team. Let's see... A lot of these guys have, like, gemstones on them. Were they... Oops, didn't mean to take that. Were they, like, buried with gemstones or something? Is that a Nord burial tradition or something like that? I feel like... I was just about to say, I feel like that's suspicious and I should look down at the ground. And then... Oh, I'm gonna have to go through those fights again. Yeah. My instinct was correct, but I was too late. By the way, on the side of this this altar here in the starting area, there is a door, and there is nothing past this door except for a steel sword and a potion of plentiful healing. Alright, and also this suspicious-looking wall. I'm sure that's going to be the return passage once we find what we came here for and need a way to double back. Boink! Oh yeah, alright, that was satisfying. I was hoping it was going to take a few more steps forward, and lo and behold, it did. And I guess if I'd been paying attention to that, I would have noticed that the trap was there, like, in the first place. I'm going to go there later on. Let's see. You're going to wake up. Going to go and make sure that this here restless Draugr stops being a problem. You've got a gold ingot on you. That's interesting. And the Draugr White is fighting Lydia. Alright, we're just going to go... take care of you. That kill cam was not actually on the kill. Again, I'm pretty sure the kill cam calculates its, like, whether or not the effect should trigger based on how much damage it would take on the default difficulty setting. Whereas that might or might not actually, like, be accurate when you go to kill it. I don't trust this, and I also don't trust myself to get around it. There we go. At least you're wearing armor. Alright, the buy-in game. What's this? That sounds like a skill book for speech. Alright, won't say no to that. I've already got another level ready to go. And we're just gonna go pick up those magicka potions, and... if I, like, run in the opposite direction... Alright, I was, able to get away before it landed that time. Alright, you... silver ingot from you. We'll take that gladly. What is this gonna do? This is not obvious, but... okay, that's just a fire trap. I'm less worried about those than I am about the, like, physical impalement kind of traps. Let's see. okay, yes, more spiders. Not entirely surprised that we saw something like that falling from the ceiling. That's gonna be one. Am I poisoned? I am poisoned. But fortunately, not badly enough that it'll really become a problem. Let's just go and get a level in restoration, apparently. Soul gem, another magicka potion, and let me see. Is there anything else up here? It looks like one or more of these pull chains are going to make one of these grates open. And, anything in the urn? 3 gold in the urn. Not really worth my time. Anything over here? It doesn't really look like there's much else for me in this room. So I have a feeling probably this one, because I think I'm going to drop into that water. That grate is going to open. How exactly, like, does the AI pathfinding handle, like, drops like this? Like, okay, well, she tried. Come on, you're not gonna take fall damage. Lydia? Alright, well, you'll get here eventually, I guess. There is a skeever in the water. Hang on, going. Alright, you didn't seem all that interested in attacking me, but I am gonna get rid of you anyway. Another restless Draugr. Why are you not staggering? There we go. I don't know why you didn't stagger, because you should have from that fireball. Did Lydia come down yet? Did she run somewhere else? She's still up there. Like, the AI definitely will jump down from something like this if, like, you go down first, and there you go. It didn't help that it looked like your collision was getting stuck on something, but sometimes the way that they, like, get there is not entirely straightforward. I don't see anything with my underwater Argonian breathing ability that, like, any treasure chest or anything down there, so it was worth checking. Again, there's a reason that I like playing as an Argonian besides the roleplay related reasons. Okay, I see one. From memory, I feel like there's gonna be, like, 4 of them in here. I think, that wasn't what I was looking for, the Dwarven Bow. I think this is going to be my one stealth archer attempt of the video, and that did a decent chunk to you. Alright. I wish the 2 spells that I'm regularly using here were, like, closer together alphabetically, so that... can I get you? I can. Goodbye. I wish the 2 spells that I use regularly were closer together alphabetically. Are there not more than one? Thought there were... Oh, no. Alright, there they just took a minute to emerge. Just so that I can spend less time in that menu. You go away. Alright, any others besides... No? Alright, so it was just the 1+2. Let me go and take care of you. Goodbye. Restless Draugr. Alright. And I guess... Oh, look, someone left gold on the ground. I'm gonna take that. The floor is not exactly making use of it. Let's see... You got quite a few things. Some other arrows. That wasn't Lydia. Oh, that was probably mine, the Forsworn arrow. Lydia, I think, is using the Elven arrows because I'd like an infinite source of those. This. Oh, man. This is going to take a few tries. And if I... Ooh, wow, that looked like that hurt. I was going to say, if I pull that chain... They're gonna stop, and Lydia will eventually get up off the ground and come around. She just got completely railed by that pit in the pendulum blade. Alright. Well, we got through that in one piece somehow. Not entirely sure how that happened, but we're gonna go and continue. How much more of this dungeon is left? I don't think this was that long of a dungeon, and I do feel like we've been in here for a minute. Oh look, an enchanting table. Hide helmet, potion of healing, some ruins books. Do I have anything to disenchant? Don't think I picked up anything funny, no. Alright. I do have a bunch of items that I will sell to, like, the next person I can find who'll buy them. Alright, that's a sealed door. But I'll deal with that. Oh, hello, okay. You were, right there, weren't you? Draugr Scourge. Alright, I'm gonna let Lydia go first, because I don't want to be on the receiving end of that. Let's see, there's gonna be a little bit of a 1v1 going on. Oh, there's 2 more. Alright, I'm gonna fight you from this side, because I don't feel like setting them all off. Which I probably will if I make a lot of noise nearby them. Okay. I think the Atronach might have done more damage to this thing than me. Maybe I should just summon another one? Yeah. I'm surprised the other two haven't woken up yet, to be honest. Let's see. Gonna go and... Oh, now another one is woken up. That's okay. This one's almost dead. I said it's... Yeah, goodbye. That was a lot faster. That must have been a weaker one. You're just a regular Draugr. You are a Draugr Scourge, which is one of the higher level ones. And... Alright. Boink. Did I? Alright, yeah. Weapon recharge. I should probably charge that. Did I not get a sneak attack on that? I don't know why sometimes you don't get sneak attacks on things when it looks like you should. It's happened a few times in this dungeon. Alright, so returning to what we were doing before. What's out this way? There's two ways to go. That looks like forward. I'm gonna go this way first. I see a soul gem that is, like, propped up on a pedestal. And those things will, you know what, I'm going to show what happens. I don't think I've seen one of these before yet in this game. Those things will attack you. You're not attacking me. You're just sitting there. You should be, like, shooting fire at me or something like that, because you're, like, primed and ready to... I don't know why the game wasn't attacking me there, but I guess I'm not going to complain. If you ever see something like that, you should probably, like, hit it with an arrow or hit it with a spell or something like that. Oh, you know what? There's a pressure plate here. Will it only go off if I hit the pressure plate? Hang on, let me reload and see if that's the case. Let's see, if I step on this. Yeah, alright. Alright, be careful with those. I don't know, I don't think all of them need to be activated. I think some of them will just be activated all the time anyway. But, if you ever see something like that, don't trust it. Best hit it with a spell to knock it over, or hit it with an arrow to knock it over, or something like that. And you'll, your odds of survival will be much higher. Unless, I guess, you've got, like... Alright, this is an expert level lock. Unless you got, like, a lot of magic resist or something like that, and you just don't care, which is a valid way of going about things. Alright, I don't expect this to be easy, but I do want to do it, because there's going to be a lot of lockpicking experience to be had. Which side of... Alright, so it's probably, like, here. Almost. Alright, so almost all the way down to the end. Nope, not quite that far. I got 15 left. There we go. Alright. Didn't quite go... Oh, a master lock. Should I save scum this? I'm not gonna save scum this. But... I do really want this, because I will get a lot of lock-picking experience, and probably some pretty good treasure, honestly, if I do this. Alright, can I do this in 12? Is this going to be more or less in the same... Oh, alright, we're getting there. So this is more or less the same sweet spot as the other one was. Got it. Alright, that's cool. Got another lockpicking level out of that. So a steel shield. I'm not really running low on carry weight. 282 gold, don't mind if I do. Reanimate a weak dead body to fight for you for 60 seconds. A Wilkin stone, which is basically a full restore on Magicka. I'm pretty sure... Ooh, 40% shock resist, not bad. I guess I'll take the bow too. I'm pretty sure the Wilkin stones are Anniversary Edition content. I don't know which piece of Creation Club content they would have been added with. There is a magic-oriented one, and I wouldn't be surprised if it came from that, but I've never checked. I'll go and post it on screen right now.
Hey.
But those are, okay. I thought I heard something, and it was you. Oh, Lydia got locked out, did she? So I'm on my own for this? Well, on my own, notwithstanding this buddy. They are good to have around, if you're a magic user, like I am, because being able to fully heal your Magicka is definitely a, something that'll come in useful here. Alright, another one? Wow. I did say that having something to fully heal your Magicka wouldn't be a bad thing to have. Is there anything... Alright, you, stop. You know what? I think I'm gonna take my level here. Keep going on Magicka until I get to... I think I said 400 is when I'm going to start leveling other things. So that's going to be 1, 2, and you are down. And was there another one? Is there anyone else in here? Oh, I don't see anyone else in here. We're gonna go take... Oh, I see a trap on the side of this chest. Let's unlock this. Yeah, an apprentice level lock. That's a lot friendlier than the expert and master level ones I had to unlock a minute ago. Let's try around this bolt on the corner. Alright, there we go. So, I am no longer going to get hit by a trap when I open that, and I, once again, got some lockpicking experience. Gonna take your gold also. There is a pull chain here. And that's going to simultaneously open this, which is our destination apparently, and also let Lydia free. Anything else in here? Nope. Any torches do I got? Got a lot of ingots of various kinds. Torch. I've got one torch. I guess I'll just carry it around until it wears off. And we established that there's nothing else in here, right? Right. Alright. We can go down these stairs, and I'm somewhat glad that there's apparently going to be... Oh no, you know what? I thought that was a door that we were going to go through, and I was going to get an autosave point, but it appears that... Do you have an explanation for us? No? Mr. Ghost Guy? Alright. Svaknir is your name. I'm gonna steal your gold. Right there in front of you. I assume that you are Svaknir, and you are leading us to King of a Lost Verse. So if we pick this up, this is going to be the quest item for the Tending the Flames Bard's College quest. Oh, Olaf, our subjugator, the one-eyed betrayer, death-dealing demon, and dragon-killing king. Your legend is lies, lurid and false. Your cunning and capture of Numenex, a con for the ages. And then there's a bunch of lines that are blacked out. And there's some more poetry and some more lines that are blacked out. I'm not going to read the entire thing. I think I will probably end this off here, though, because this video has been going for a while, and there is a fair amount more to this quest. The second video that will be taking care of this quest is probably going to be a little bit shorter, but I think that's okay, because not every video has to be a half hour long. My name is Dragonite. This has been The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Next time we're going to go and finish off Tending the Flames, the Bard's College side quest, then you should all go check out Wizarducks and the Lost Hat, which is one of the games that I like to work on when I'm not doing YouTube stuff. Link to the Steam page can be found down below. I hope you all enjoyed that, and I will see you all later.